And we are back, ready to rock. So, had our quick break. As I said, the last thing that he had running around, with whole jewelry thing came up, was a small little golden ring with a hummingbird on it. This here, very, very precious to me. A ring of evasion. Ring itself has 3 uses, and will expand 1 to 3 charges per day at dawn. If, for whatever reason, your feet or your body doesn't quite move fast enough to get out of the way of something, this ring will make sure you do. Ultimately, a ring of evasion. Whenever you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it, you can use your reaction to expend 1 of its charges to succeed on that throw.
That's fucking sweet.
It starts with 3 charges.
It has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 at dawn.
It doesn't die if you use all 3 or anything, right?
It does not.
This is good gnomish work. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even asked.
Well, it did take some time to put together, and I mean, I think the hardest part was just capturing the damn little hummingbird. You just snatch it out of the air, and you
They're rough.
slam it right onto the ring, and there you go.
It has 3 charges on it?
It does.
Okay. What does it do again?
Anytime you fail a dexterity saving throw, you can use your reaction to automatically succeed that throw.
Okay.
It is a very, very nice piece of equipment.
Oh, just one more clerical question.
Yes.
And I assume I know the answer, but when you re-roll in the morning, it doesn't add. It's a maximum of 3, correct?
Correct. Maximum of 3 charges.
So if you didn't use any and you got 2, you don't have 5.
Correct. Correct.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's not quite that good. The little hummingbird only has so much heart in him.
Is the ring actually has a hummingbird on it?
It does.
Okay.
Let me see if I can. It is an actual ring. Looks something like this.
Oh, great.
External link.
I know. I meant to put it in the handouts and I didn't.
Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, is that from Hunger Games?
No.
I look at the ring, and then I look at the old man and give him an angry look.
What?
Why are you hurting little birds?
I'm not. He's happier like this.
Trapped? Animals aren't happy when they're trapped.
He's not trapped.
Is it dead?
He's not dead.
So it's trapped.
No, he's on a ring. He's happy.
Wait. Redmayne. Wait, this will be good. Show him the dog you got in your pocket.
Yeah. I mean, he's not a real dog, but
Wait, what?
You hear like a little whine coming from your
no.
Wait, you just sent a trapped dog into its death, right? And you're gonna worry about a hummingbird? Come on now.
Isn't the artifact a magical, or is it like an actual trapped dog?
You have no idea. I mean, in terms of a trapped dog, depends what you mean by trapped.
Redmayne doesn't believe it's like an actual dog. He thinks it's more like magical.
Well, if that's what helps you sleep at night, then
I
this
didn't
hummingbird is just
actually-
magical.
Why are you in my head?
I'm everywhere, and you over in the corner. Before one of the camels tramples you, get out here. Get over here.
Okay. Guess I'll step out then.
What were you what were you doing over there, Napster?
He was hiding just in case.
But why?
It was wise. Hey,
Mistake.
he was watching our six. You know.
Looking for traps.
Be there.
You sure you're not doing anything else, right? You're just hiding?
Right.
Yeah.
Camels are sexy.
Ew.
Not that type of gnome. But if you'd like some time with one of them, we could arrange for that.
I'm alright.
Good enough. So, transportation will be provided to you. Enough for 2 weeks' worth of rations for wherever you're going. It is a shame. He was a good man. He kind of gestures his little dog over. Zell. Come here, Zell. Come here. He himself then walks behind his desk. Dog a little bit annoyed that walks over to him. But this seems kind of a common thing and sits itself there. Right in front of its little water bowl and kind of laps at it lazily. You know, I really am. I'm far too old for this. I do envy the group of you, though. Out of respect for my friend, and out of respect for each of you, I actually haven't peeked into your heads at all. I know it may have seemed that way. I'll trust that you are good folk, and my friend made the right decisions in siding with you. I can only assume that you're all here because of the attack on Kashaval a few hours ago. Yes?
Aye.
Yes.
Yeah.
Things are going to get much worse. Much worse. I've felt it in the air, as I'm sure all of you have. Reality itself is starting to fray, and we do see a dark tide coming over these lands. And while I don't mean to concern or accuse any of you, there is a rot coming from this group.
Uh-oh.
What?
He,
Yeah, a what?
Everybody just looks at Napster.
a rot. There's
A rot.
rot.
A
Okay.
rat?
A rot.
A rot.
Calling me a rat?
No, just a rot. Not you, personally. I'm not sure where it's from. I've just felt it stronger here.
How do we find out where it's coming from? Can you use your magic, my friend, please?
He, takes a little, jug of water right near him, and he pours it out on the table, kind of wiggles his fingers over it, and it freezes into a small disc. He then puts a leaf on that kind of just pulls from on his desk of assorted crap in front of him, and literally what it is just random shit. It looks like that desk looks very clean. His is an absolute mess. He shifted stuff onto the floor to onto the carpet there. Just even pour this, puts the leaf in there, pours a little more water, and waves his finger again and freezes it. Does the same thing, takes that kind of disc, pushes it off to the side, takes another disc, puts some sand in it, and freezes it again. These are our planes right now. The one with the leaf in it here, that represents our prime material plane, where we exist. Then lifts up the second disc. It's not uncommon for those of us studied, we can almost predict it, for the planes to actually touch each other. Think of a heat wave that takes over the entire land. Or think of a major storm that overtakes it. That's merely just the plane of fire or the plane of water grazing against us. And for the most part, while somewhat harmful, it really isn't too big of a deal and not too much we can do to stop it. However, imagine if the planes did more than just kiss. Imagine a little bit more than that. He puts the one disc on top of the other, and just, even though it's kind of cooler, you can kind of see them melting a bit into each other. Now, I don't mean anything too dramatic on this. For now, the merging of planes will be localized to the poles of that which is binding them together. Think of it as the water has melted slightly, but then refrozen. It's like licking a sword in the dead of winter, right? For now, only the tip of your tongue is stuck to it. However, as time goes on, someone may want to lick a little bit more, and that tongue gets further sealed together. I believe that's what's happening now.
Whoa.
Fake news. Plane change is just liberal propaganda.
It's turning the frogs gay.
It's turning. I was gonna say it's turning the gnomes gay.
No, I assure you. In fact, that potion of haste was my own creation. If that I believe is what's actually happening here.
Any idea how to stop it?
By destroying those anchor points.
Where are they? At the poles?
No, that I can't tell you. That I don't know. I certainly would if I could. And trust me, I'd love nothing more than to go out there and start digging and looking myself. But unfortunately, I think I'm a bit too old for that.
Bear with me a moment. Trying to look through. Where's the other map, Kev? Where are we
one-
going? I'm sorry. Where are we going?
Sure.
I forget.
To Savakis.
What's the- Savalkas. Oh, it's not even on the map.
Nope. It's this area.
Right. So, we were headed to the Savalkas? I mean, does that make any sense to you? Where would you, if you were going to look, not saying we'd follow, but where would you go? You'd have to have an idea, right? I mean,
Right,
I've heard the legendary tales of the wisdom and intelligence of gnomes. So
Wow.
we come to you for you know, a little advice.
I mean, I guess if you're going to Savakis and you have your reasons for going there, that's about as good a place as any. If it were me, I don't have a direction right now. I think I'd go to a library and look and see what I couldn't find, if there was anything that would lead to a hint of these anchor points. But there are definitely anchor points. That's for sure.
All right. So I trust in gnomes, but so what I would ask you then is, if you were going to a library, where would you go for the best library?
Oh, well, I mean, obviously, the best libraries, they're gonna be in Glimmerdeep. And, Glimmerdeep, was a dwarven capital, that they shared with the gnomes, and history-wise, according to legend, the dwarves said fuck it and left, because the gnomes are just goddamn insane. The more complex a machine is, the better, and while a lot of the dwarves love to just dig, work, do their things, the gnomes would rather invent something, and if only 8 or 9 gnomes got injured in the process of this thing digging, well, there's room for improvement. But Glimmerdeep is by far the best lands.
is it possible for individuals to take advantage of this planar shift?
Not sure what you mean.
Is it possible for individuals to harness the energy created by this planar shift?
I suppose likely, if you worshipped a deity of that plane. Now, understand, I don't mean to insult the religious among you. I truly don't. Most gods are nothing more than powerful denizens of their planes, right? They are able to influence the material plane by granting those prayers as a portion of their power. But that's really all they are. They're just powerful denizens of their plane. So in theory, if you were able to merge these planes...
Hey!
Hey!
All right, so I'm sorry, Kevin. I didn't hear anything after the best libraries are in Glimmerdeep, and I went offline. I've been offline for like a minute and a half. Sorry.
Gotcha!
Oh my god.
Best libraries are in Glimmerdeep. It's a gnomish capital.
Yes.
Legend has it, based on kind of just bar stories and stuff like that. It used to be a dwarven and gnome capital until the dwarves said fuck it and left because the gnomes were just insane. The inventions that they would create, a dwarf would rather take a pickaxe and do work. A gnome would rather spend 2 days coming up with an invention that would cut rock for them, and if only 8 gnomes were injured in that, well, there's room for improvement and all the better.
Right.
But if you were going to find the best libraries, it would be there. Then Dabster asked if there was a way to harness or channel the powers of these planes. Could someone become more powerful? His answer to it, well, understanding, and don't mean to insult the religious among you, that gods are really nothing more than powerful denizens of their planes. Right?
Aye.
And so the closer they get to the plane and the more powerful they get to a plane, the more powers they can grant. In theory, if the planes were to merge, then those clerics would become incredibly powerful. Unstoppably powerful.
Interesting. So much. Go ahead.
Do you know what plane is trying to come in contact with our physical realm?
Well, it's certainly not fire, it's certainly not water. I think you know the answer to that yourself.
Snake cunt realm?
Snake cunt? Haven't heard of the snake cunt realm. I was honestly thinking probably closer to something like disease.
Aye.
Alright, got it.
So, I mean, I don't mean to keep you. I know you were sleeping and you were fast asleep, and it's a joyous thing to enjoy your sleep. But
Well, green moss is green moss, right?
he was. But my question for you be, I'm thinking if we went to Glimmerdeep, we're not that gnomes are unwelcoming, but they are inherently untrusting. So, like, who might we look up when we got there?
It's been a long time since I've been there. Honestly, the best thing you can do, if you want to be welcomed, volunteer to be a test subject. We're always looking for more.
All right, but let's say we wanted to do that, right? We wanted to, like, give ourselves for the experimentation, because frankly we believe in that. But let's say we didn't have time. Let's say we were really pushed and we had to have information in a hurry. Like, who would you go to for the best, like, access to the library, for say?
You're putting me on the spot a bit here. It's been a while since I've been there, and quite frankly, I didn't expect you to be asking these questions of me.
It's true. But you see, I mean, these are dark times, and dark times call for dark questions, and sometimes sometimes the questions force you to call people friends that you otherwise would want to vet a little better. But, you know, we trust you because of our friend Green Moss.
Well, I mean, Green Moss wasn't. It was a code word, right? You deciphered that, obviously.
I understand that. But we're calling that a mutual friend, is what I'm saying.
The person who gave the code word. I understand. I understand. Well, I can give you 50-50 odds on getting blown up or getting welcomed.
That's beautiful. Because Redmayne loves those odds, and he would give that name 50-50 every time.
You simply go to the library. Gnomes are welcoming enough. But to get access, right, to certain areas, you need a little bit more. Simply say that you knew Bamboo, and Bamboo sent you. That very well could get you blown up on the spot, or they might be willing to assist you.
Aye. So... Anybody else have any questions for Bamboo?
I am a little bit disappointed in all of you. I figured you would have put it together by now. What is my dog's name?
Zell.
What is my name?
Bamboo.
Right.
Bamboozle.
I'm done. I'm done with this fucking game.
Do you go on, do you know what a rare pupper is by any chance?
I have one. But
That's a good bamboozle.
I mean, if you're looking to go to Glimmerdeep, it is a hike. It isn't the safest place for non-gnomes, and I don't mean that in the way that they're unwelcoming. I would probably mean that in the way that they're too welcoming.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you know anything about blood scrying?
Blood scrying.
It's finding
I
the
know
location.
what it is, boy.
Okay.
No.
No? Can I use insight to see if he's lying?
Sure.
Fuck! Okay.
Since you said, it's a bamboozle, and that means everything you said isn't true.
No. I just love puns.
Is that another bamboozle?
No.
Is that another bamboozle? How do we know for sure? Prove it.
Well, I mean, I feel just by everything I've given you. And especially because you woke me up in the middle of the night and I didn't blast you to Kingdom Come.
I don't think you could have.
No?
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
Bamboozle.
May he strike this audience dead.
Okay, that was a bamboozle as well.
I do love a good joke.
Thank you.
So your whole name and identity is a joke, like.
No. Just
Like, it's a part of it.
together.
Identity?
No, like. So then bamboos are not real. Is that your real name or not?
That's absolutely my real name.
Okay, never mind. Just ignore me. Ignore me.
Do you know anyone that can do us a blood scrying?
No. And, I'd kindly ask that you not bring up any of that type of magic. That's not real magic.
Can I insight to see if he's lying about that? Or
Lying about what? Does he know anyone?
not knowing? Yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
He probably does. But his whole attitude shifted pretty radically when you brought it up.
Okay.
Pressing him, up to you. but
Mm-hmm.
Would it be possible to, pitch our tent here for the evening, so to speak?
oh no, absolutely not. Please come inside. Come inside. That goes along with the code of it. As long as you're willing to entertain with a few stories.
Aye.
Sure.
Please.
Who doesn't love the stories, right? But I must confess, I apologize in advance. We weren't prepared for stories, so I don't have enough. How should we say? Liquid lubrication of the voice box, So
Wow. That is something I can easily take care of. I'll tell you.
You seemed like a perfect chap when I first saw eyes on you. It's fair drushed out today.
Everybody roll perception check.
Oh, God damn it. Gotta open up my thing again.
Who's a heckin' good doggo?
And Jolly. Yeah. Alright. I think I can just pull the two of you in. Give me 1 second. Alright,
Hey.
you two can both hear me?
Wait,
Oh.
McLean.
And can Anjali hear me? Oh, duh, you just fucking broke it. God damn it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this breaks everything. I gotta reconnect. Alright. Everybody should be able to hear me.
I can.
Yeah, I hear you.
McLeod? Oh no. I see his screen is black. Hey, can anyone else see him?
I can't.
See who?
McLeod.
I only see his avatar.
Yeah.
Can you say African American instead, please?
Wait, what?
African American screen.
Please don't use a P word.
That's a lot of chins. Alright, yeah, I think McLeod is broken. God, I miss the table so much. It's so hard to, and I think Ponies, you saw it a bit DMing yourself. It's so damn hard to like keep a rhythm going.
Yeah.
And it's not your fault at all,
Yeah.
girl. It's just. Oh, I got McLeod back. All right,
There we go.
all right. I'm gonna try and do the whispers again. All right, I have just the two of you. You both can hear me.
I
Wait, wasn't it in Charlie
Nope.
and me?
Nope. I saw her succeed, but she should not be able to hear me.
have just Dabster and me highlighted.
Yep.
What?
Okay, good, perfect. As Bamboo steps out from behind his desk, he gives almost an imperceptible glare towards Annalyn. Little bit of a sigh, and then kind of covers that up as him just sighing, being old. And continues to walk to the house. Alright. Everybody should be able to hear me.
Oh, we have to reconnect.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh, I can hear you.
I can't
Yep.
hear Kevin.
No,
so.
hang on.
I
hang
can't
on.
hear Kevin either. I'm gonna reconnect.
What?
All right.
Yay, roll 20.
Boy, do I love roll 20.
I know.
Gotta press that reconnect button sometimes.
See,
When
like,
you gotta press it 10 times. like, fuck.
I really think in the future what I may do is just do
Buy a big house
TeamSpeak.
and move everyone there.
Right, big house and move everyone there would be awesome. But I might just do video only. No, you can't just do video. You have to do video and voice. Fuck. I was gonna say do TeamSpeak, and then I could just change channels, but then we don't get video. Oh, we could though.
You can do video only. It's an option.
Yeah, we could.
Huh?
We may want to do that in the future. Regardless.
You can do video and TeamSpeak?
No. You do video only for roll 20.
in
Do
Roll
voice
20,
and
okay.
TeamSpeak. Yeah.
Come. And leads everyone into the house.
All right.
So, a little bit of Doctor Who. It is bigger on the inside. You're standing in an actual mansion. Everything with a nice little fountain inside of it, to just tables and tables of fresh fruits, bottles of wine, drinks, beers, artwork all over. You see kind of different musical instruments lying on the ground. He waves his hands absently, and they animate up. And although you can't see it, you can kind of see just the bowstring moving across the cello, and it have a nice musically entertained room. In a corner,
That's awesome.
you do see what looks like a bit of a workshop. He looks a little bit proud and kind of stands over there. And do you want to see what I've been working on?
I was hoping you'd ask.
Well,
Likewise.
So long as you're not trapping any more animals.
Mr. Bamboo, let me tell you, just in response to your wonderful hospitality, I would be willing to experiment on anything you've got to try out.
Wave his hand a little bit more, and little snifter just floats in front of you. Darkish brown liquid in it. So, I feel like you're a man that could appreciate it. I found a loophole.
Oh,
Now we all know. I feel you're a man who loves his whiskey. Yes.
Hey.
So, I found that always the better aged ones are tasting better. They're just more valuable, right?
Aye.
What if you hasted them? Then you didn't have to wait, right? Then you could have it quickly. So if you could actually speed up the process without speeding up the time that it takes to get that process. This is a 2,000-year aged whiskey. Granted, it took me about 2 years to do, but
I'll sip that.
it's okay. Any of you have definitely had better, but the pride that he has in this. Tell me, what do you think?
You see, I think this is what I think. I think you're onto something because this is kind of magical. But I think 2000 has never been done before.
Right.
So what I'm thinking is you start. This might be too old. This might be too good for an average person to really enjoy. So I would say go, like maybe
10,000.
back steps. No, the other way. I would go for like 20 years. It should only take you a little while, right, to prepare it, and go for like 20 years.
What?
And then we sip that, and then if that's delicious, then you go for 24 maybe, or 22 even.
What if I went back with it? Right? What if I did
Right.
it slow? And no, No, if I
No,
can
that wouldn't
slow
work
you-
because that would take you very long.
Right.
This here is delicious, but I don't think that the average person is ready for it. They won't respect all 2,000 years they went into it.
Let the dwarf try it.
Oh, certainly. Glass in front of any of you. There's just a nice little crystalline bottle and a invisible hand that's just pouring the glasses out. Including into a bowl of Zell, and Zell just goes nuts. Is a glass in front of Annalyn, which she does take.
Wait, so, the dog was drinking the whiskey.
Oh, he loves
I thought it was bamboo was drinking it.
No. Zell loves it. Zell. Actually, I like to do a lot of testing with Zell, and I figure the more Zell drinks of it, the better it is.
Okay.
So please, bottoms up, lift up.
I'll take the glass from Annalyn and say, maybe when you're older.
Kind of pouts a bit.
How tall is she?
4.5 feet.
Aye, she's bar height.
She's taller than me.
Aye, so if she's tall enough to reach the bar, she's tall enough to drink it. It's not going to kill her.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, you might
Oh
be
shit! Just give her like a little bit.
I'll let her have it then. I'll drink my shot then.
I'll also drink mine.
I'll drink mine as well.
Annalyn has no idea what she's doing. She goes to drink it and immediately and kind of pours it out a bit just out of shock. The dog just goes fucking nuts. Goes right over there and just. Dog's just sitting at her, little tail wagging.
Nice.
So
I guess it's not for everyone.
Well, I was the first. I was away with my first as well. You know, sometimes it takes a little while to get a taste for it.
Now, I certainly know you're not just traveling around with a child. This is a halfling that looks young, correct?
it's she's an elf.
This is
It's
a
correct.
halfling that looks young, correct?
Not correct.
Are you saying that she's a
This
halfling?
is
Like, you
a
know?
halfling that just looks young, correct?
Yes.
You know, Bamboo,
Perfect.
I am always amazed at your available skill at perception. We have this trouble all the time, but you recognize it right off.
Just wanted to make sure. I mean, I figured if you were traveling around with some perhaps missing elven princess, I might be obligated to report such a thing. But considering it's just a halfling that looks young, that's perfectly fine, right?
Just like
Yes.
you look old. In a good way, though.
Nice one, dude. Nice recovery.
He looks up at you. I'll make
Aye.
sure Zell has her eye on you.
Oh, he's gonna get you, Dabster.
Now, come.
Bamboo, you gave me the 2,000. Do you have anything that's 15 years old, say, for Davster?
What the fuck? Holy shit! Oh my god!
I'm gonna have to ask you to take a seat right over here. Just take a seat.
Oh my god!
What?
I can't feel.
What are you doing here?
Oh my god!
You're being stupid, huh? What are you doing here? And,
Holy
and
shit!
what would have happened here if I hadn't shown up?
Oh my god! Boy Lover 92.
He goes over to his workshop, pulls out, kind of looks like a little metal box, about that size. Now, been working on this for quite some time. Opens up the box. Put your hand in it. You don't have to. It's just kind of right on a hinge, almost like a little door.
Redmayne puts his hand in it.
It's super cold.
It's really cold. What's
Right. And that's never been done before, has it? You've never seen that before.
No.
A box that stays perpetually cold.
Like an ice box.
Right. If you put water into there, it would freeze it. I've been trying to think of names for it. A colder was the first name I came up with. That it just draws the heat out of it and makes it cold.
But like freezes things, right?
It does freeze things. Some things, though, it doesn't freeze all things. Like if you put beer in there, it won't freeze. Well, not good beer. And I guess it depends how long you keep. But
So you should call it the Freezy.
the freezy. I like the freezy.
Aye.
He gestures his hands there and makes a little arcane mark in a script. The freezy.
A mobile refrigerating device.
What?
What's a refrigerator?
I
What's a
tru-
refrigerating?
I truly think something like this could change the world.
They
Imagine.
should.
I mean, I unfortunately haven't been able to get it much bigger than this right now, but it's in the works. Next invention he shows you is looks like a giant tank, almost like in our world a scuba tank, and a little outfit. Now, who wants to try this?
Me.
Aw.
Go ahead.
Yay.
Aw.
So he starts harnessing you up in it, and it's a bunch of hoses that just cover you, right? These,
You're hosed.
right, these pipes and hoses, and at the bottom of it, there's like this little burner right under the tank. Now, what? This is something I paid good money for the reagents to it. Watch this. He wiggles his fingers, lights it up, and there's like a boiling right behind you. There's a plate blocking it, but it almost looks like a scuba tank, and then you're just in this awkward suit, and you start hearing a whistling noise similar to tea, and steam is coming out of all of you, or all over you from the hoses. Now, what do you think this is? Do you see a use for this? Oh, yeah, you're all clever. Why would you ever want to do this?
What?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Now, here's the thing.
Oh my god.
Imagine, just for a second, that your friend over there was an undead.
Okay.
And if you went up to him and hugged him, it's a holy mister, right? Right? So you light it up, it boils holy water, and it mists holy water out of you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So it surrounds you in a holy cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Keep yeah, zombies hate that, right?
Right!
Okay. Yeah, it's. You can put beer in it, right?
Why would you want to?
Why would you want to boil beer?
Oh
Yeah.
that doesn't work.
But if you had holy water in that, I mean, you'd be a gas of death to them, or a gas of life. I can tell my inventions are a little too bright for all of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. See, I probably put beer in it. I don't know.
Well, wait a minute. What if we put beer in it, and instead of boiling, you just sucked it out of yourself? You could suck yourself all night long.
It's a self-sucker suit.
And your friends could suck you too. Right?
Yeah.
I'll work on that one. A bunch of little hoses that you just little mouth holes on them that you just
Well, where do you pee?
out your penis.
But then you gotta get out of the suit.
No, you make a hole.
We could make a hole.
What you could do is you make a hole for the penis, but you don't tell him it's a hole for the penis. And everybody grabs a tube, and one lucky bastard gets the penis. Like...
All right, are you guys going to be up for another hour or so? I'm going to work on a prototype.
Oh my god.
I'll be back in an hour. But a lot of laughter, a lot of drinking, a lot of having fun. For a while now, especially the main party, first time you've actually really felt relaxed in some time. Bamboo does seem just like a good-natured, fun-loving, if not a little bit lonely gnome. How much of his stories? Kind of tough to say of what they're, what's true, what's not. He shares some story around the fire of being an adventurer like you, ended up taking an arrow. No. Just got old. And decided that best thing he could do. Kashaval always seemed like a place of high interest, but he hated to be in the city, so kind of set up this little outpost here just to keep a watch on Kashaval. And for the most part, it's just lived out these days now, these elderly days, with a shot and camels and having fun.
Wait, is this a character from a previous campaign that actually took an arrow to the knee?
It is not.
No. Okay.
So all of you are welcome to stay tonight and get some actual sleep, or if you need to set out, we can have you set out. It's really up to you.
We only have
Ready to
like
crash out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Each of you has a private room. As he kind of leads you around and gestures you of where to go. Where's the halfling going to be sleeping?
With Anjali?
If that's what she prefers.
Yes, that's what's gonna happen.
You go into there and into that room, and unseen hands bring in a nice other little comfortable bed. Your rooms are fantastic. The beds are memory foam perfect. The pillows are soft. Everything is fantastic. There's a little, glass of water next to the bed there. Also, bottle of wine, bottle of scotch, bottle of beer. Really, whatever you'd like. And if you want anything, just ask. I'll be up for a while.
Thank you.
I think I have all I need. Thank you.
Is there a fire in the main room?
Whoosh. There it is now.
Is there
I'd like to sit by the fire a while. I mean, it's your home. I mean, you're welcome to sit with me, but I just love to sit for a while. And
his face just brightens up at that. You get the idea. He's probably pretty lonely.
I think Redmate's also gonna join them and
I'll
smoke his pipe a bit.
I'll join too. The girl, if she
Who had the other ring? Was it Anjali or Davster?
it was me, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I can't remember though, fully. Pretty sure it was me though.
I'll go sleep, by the way.
Okay.
All right. Good night.
Bye.
By the way.
I asked him. The 2000 was fantastic, but you wouldn't happen to have any, you know, average man produced scotch, would you? I love to sit and.
What did you really think of the 2000?
It wasn't my favorite, but the fact
There.
is, maybe I wasn't
There.
ready for it.
That's all I wanted. I like an honest man.
Eh.
It's shit, isn't it? The dog likes it, but no
I
one
know.
else really does.
No, it's not shit. It's not shit. It's just this may be a little too old, maybe.
Like you.
He,
Thought you went to bed.
It was stab him.
Does he have any of the scotch that I might be looking for?
does he have any of the scotch? So, you've heard of Brackenfell. It's a dwarven
Aye.
kingdom. They're
Yep.
apparently legendary for their scotches.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of host would I be had I not had some of that?
You've got Scotch from Brackenfell.
Oh, do I have scotch from
That
Brackenfell?
fucking voice. Bleh.
Goldwise brings out. He actually doesn't have the little floaty hands bring it out. He brings it out himself. Just this ornate bottle covered in gems. You'd imagine, just as a quick glance at the bottle itself is probably worth at least 1,000 gold pieces.
Redmayne sheds a tear.
It's what's inside that's the real treasure. He pours that out for everybody.
Oh, just like home.
I assume everyone there's taken a drink?
Yes.
Oh yes.
I never had anything like it in your life. By far, the greatest scotch you've ever had beyond anything. Everybody gained one, who's drank it, gained one permanent hit point.
Nice.
Dabster, you went to bed.
Dude.
Question.
Yeah,
Do I have to believe it's the best scotch I've ever had in my life?
you don't. If you've got a certain nostalgic something to it,
You read my character sheet, right?
I did.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So it's you haven't had that. Well, I mean, you've assume you've ordered of yourself there. That's a taste of home. That more is tied to it than.
Right.
But yeah, anyone will gain one permanent hit point
Nice.
to your max from drinking that. And they'll even call out, does the one with more edges than a sword, would you like to come out and drink with us?
You're talking to me.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Come out naked.
Oh. He covers his eyes. He shifts his hand. Little minor illusion follows Dabster. Dabster is now dressed in a dress.
Very good.
But his penis still shows at the bottom of the dress, ironically enough.
It's funny because he said it in his voice. So it was like he was narrating himself. I come out naked.
Do you want the drink or not, lad?
Yeah. Give me that. Thank you. Wow, that's really good.
That's beyond good. I mean, as a scotch is, tend to have a bit of a burn, but it's such a nice burn. It's you just feel better. You actually feel a little more awake upon drinking.
Aye, as a good scotch would do. Next thing you know, it's 4 in the morning.
Well, I mean, I'm not in any hurry to go anywhere.
How do you know that?
Because I run a shop. I'm not in a hurry to go anywhere. I sit out at my table and sell shit.
How do you keep a profit, though?
I don't need to keep a profit, honestly.
How do you keep the lights on?
I am the lights.
But, okay.
I'm like, hey, you told him to come out here. You know?
I was trying to be friendly to your friend here.
Daffster, you don't drink too much, do you?
Haven't had the chance.
I would like, if it looks like it's conceivable, to like lay on the floor in front of the fire and rest my head on Zell. Zell, sorry. And it's all on the vowel, isn't it? And like
roll a handle animal. That's animal handling. It's not super comfortable.
no, then I'll just lay beside him, put my hand under my head.
He curls up with you. He kind of just likes to be on his own terms.
That's cool.
Gives a little fart. He's happy. You can swear that the little lips come up a bit. Looks like a growl, might be a smile.
Wait. I squeeze. Let's see. Dex check.
What?
See if it's a fart or a turd. That has to be a fart. That's a good reflex save, man. I gave one back to him.
You see Bamboo just wave his fingers a little bit and a little poof comes up. But everybody seems to have a good, relaxing night.
Wait, Bamboo, can you peer into the town of Savakis?
I could.
Because some interesting stuff might happen there. Could be useful. If you want to keep your shop alive, it might help us.
Right. My shop is gonna remain as it is. Where am I looking at? It's a town.
Are the people well and safe?
Where do you want me to look?
From the northernmost point, look at their first house, you see?
From the northernmost point, first house? Alright. He gets up. Zell then gets up to follow behind him. He heads back into a room. Anyone following him?
I'm staying on the floor, sipping scotch.
I'll just stay on the couch, smoking my pipe.
What are you doing,
What?
Dexter?
I'm following him. If I can.
And Jolly, what are you doing?
I'll follow with.
Alrighty.
/follow.
He goes in the room, waves his hand over. There's a kind of a giant little fountainish, but not moving fountain, just like a little pool. Waves his finger, it becomes almost like glass, and continues to wave and forward. You see a house there. Lights are on, but that's it. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Can you peer inside the house?
I can't do that. I haven't been in it. I've been in the town, and I can peer there.
Can you spot cultists around the town?
No.
You sure?
It's
Oh,
1 in
God.
the morning. What are you having me look for?
Men in hoods.
In the dark.
Yes.
Davster, I don't think this is a very well thought through plan. I'm just saying.
Rest is right. Right.
I mean, I'm willing to help you as much as I can, but what you're asking is impossible. You're asking me to track down dark-robed figures in the dark.
I mean, you gave me a robe. Isn't that easier?
What?
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 I have no idea what you're
What?
saying.
You gave me a dress. Isn't that more difficult to give me a dress than?
No.
to-
Oh,
It was an illusion.
I get what you're saying.
No, you're still ass naked. I just didn't want to see your cock flopping about.
Ew.
Oh, okay. Are you sure though?
It's not real. Feel yourself. It's not real.
I pretend to touch it.
You
Seems-
pretend to touch it, or you touch it and feel
I
nothing,
get to touch it.
and you feel your body because there's nothing there.
There's. I mean, ultimately, the town is not on fire. The town isn't, anything like that. It looks like a town at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Okay, so there's no one on the streets, and there's no sign of any light, like authorities patrolling or anything.
Not a big enough town,
Okay.
really, for a guard to be patrolling all night.
Okay.
To respond to something, maybe, but
Okay. I think we're done here. Davster?
Really? That's.
What do you mean we're done?
Are you
Okay,
done?
then are you done, or are you asking more questions?
Can you tell me what questions I should be asking?
No, because I haven't
I'm
thought
going
this
back to
through.
I'm going back. To
Yeah,
my couch.
like I was just coming along to listen. Like,
All right. Everyone hear me?
yes. Hello, Redmayne.
Hello?
Hey.
Guys, change of plans. We're not going to Savakis anymore.
Hello?
The town is safe.
Kevin, I don't hear you.
Not sure if
Nope.
we're gonna stay. Can we stay here forever?
No, we still got a job to do.
Oh my god.
No, we don't. Savakis is fine.
But I mean, like, just because it's fine doesn't mean nothing isn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
We're all good. Everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Ed. I see.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't make the smoke freeze.
So Savakis is fine, but that doesn't mean that. But that
There
doesn't
still
mean
isn't. Yeah.
that-
Okay, I was
Um,
playing to see if Bamboo was gonna say something.
What am I gonna say? You pulled me away from the fire and my drink to look at a town. I'm trying to help you as much as I can, but even my patience has limits.
Alright, sorry about that.
Maybe you should just go to bed.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Stavster still's naked.
Yes.
It's hard to tell.
Sorry. That is just funny timing. Is he still naked? It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell whether it's illusion magic or not at play, but Davster does not appear to be packing at all.
Oh my god.
Bamboo gives a little wink. That's where the name's from now.
Oh my god.
I'm crashing out right on the floor.
Redmayne's gonna go up to his room and
I'm
is-
gonna also go up to my room.
Bamboo's in a nice little chair there that he's just sprawled back in. Legs are kicked up. There's no actual table there, but something is holding his glass afloat, and he just kind of sips and
Aye.
knocks out. And the dog curls up next to you, McLeod, and is just kind of happy to have a nice warm body.
Aye.
Little cuddle buddy.
Right. I feel that.
Are you guys planning to wake up at a specific hour, or just let it happen?
I'll set my alarm clock to 9 a.m.
I'm going under the assumption that the gnome either has an alarm clock set up or will wake up when it's important.
Okay, so 9 then.
If something happens on the grounds, he's
Is
definitely
that
got
the
it alarmed,
consensus?
so he'll freak out and I'll wake up.
Yeah.
Sure.
Otherwise, I'm stretched out in front of the fire.
Or should we leave earlier?
No, we need 8 hours.
Oh yeah, true. All right,
Yeah,
like
I mean, 8-hour wise, you're all pretty well beat. You know, the troll fight and everything alone was pretty challenging, but everything going on, it's brutal. Everybody's going to sleep then?
yes.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna roll. Let's go. What time everybody wakes at? Wow. Significantly later than anyone expected. It's actually noon. By the time you kind of start hearing some rustling and some movement. Very well may have been a little bit of magic in the entire mansion of kind of helping to sleep and just getting a good restful sleep. Nothing nefarious that's forcing you to sleep, but I think it's kind of caught up to all of you. And there is no sun or anything like that coming in through the windows. It's kind of darkish. Only reason you know it's noon is you hear the noise of, oh my, it's noon already! Oh no! Breakfast, lunch, brunch.
Brunch. Oh, brunch sounds fantastic.
McLeod. What are you having? What are you liking?
Right, eggs.
Oh, he's frozen
pig.
for me.
Ham,
No, he's-
scrapple, bacon, any kind of pig. All pig is good.
All pig is good. Do you hear Ed at all? Fuck, I hate Roll20.
Oh, there we go.
Just a whirlwind in front of him. Tables kind of floating in front of him as you see him, whipping up eggs on one side. Little pan starts heating up. Don't even know where food is coming from. It's basically coming from all over the mansion out of different sacks and different bags as he's basically preparing a nice big feast. Within literally minutes. Way too fast for it to actually cook naturally. They do say brunch is my specialty.
It look like it.
Just this amazing feast laid before all of you. Eggs, ham, bacon, omelets, part of eggs, sausage links, ham, steak, basically a full-on feast.
Wow.
Everybody! Get your food!
I start nomming everything in sight.
Same, by the way.
Same also, by the way. Just go in.
Yep. Run down the stairs.
Yep.
The dinner call.
You'll have to excuse me. Please take your time, though. And you see him head outside.
Oh,
He,
Mr. Bamboozle.
Bamboo.
Just wanted to be Bamboo. Hey, yeah, sorry.
Right.
I wanted to be clear. If once we're gonna need to be going, right? It's all right if we rent a few of your camels, correct?
No, absolutely not.
What?
Well, maybe borrow a few of your camels.
Absolutely not.
Maybe have a few of your camels.
Absolutely. Four get you what you need.
I'll be honest. It's to sound greedy, and I don't mean to sound greedy, but 6. The thing is, the little girl, halflings, they're kind of cantankerous, and sometimes they like to do things on their own. So, if Angeli and the halfling, I don't even know, Annalyn, but I always want to call her Annalyn, so I just call her the halfling. If they get in fighting, we like to separate them. And we have a friend that we might be meeting along the road. So if he suddenly appears, then we might need another camel. If it's a burden, I understand, but if you got 6...
You drive a hard... 6 it is, that's fine. It's
Hey,
really,
thank you.
That's really nothing.
That's so kind.
Oh, well.
You have been such a gracious host.
I have, haven't I? He kind of bows down in front of you.
Aye.
I'll send word of your shop.
Little kiss on the forehead for good luck.
Never underestimate the creativity of gnomes.
Sure,
Wait.
I'll give him a kiss on the forehead.
His face just turns red, and you've made him happier than... He's got a little kick in his step, and he goes out.
As a matter of fact,
Well-
he grew 3 inches, ironically, but...
Oh shit, that's horrifying. Don't be fresh now. And
Oh my god.
Zell comes right up to you and does the exact same thing, kind of bows the head down. And it's Zell. Looks very stoic, but bows the head down in front of you. Little tails wagging.
And Jelly.
And the dog
Are you
just kind of
correct?
walks away sadly.
Oh. No. Sorry. No, wait.
The dog
Sorry.
just-
I was opening up windows for my stuff because it got closed. Like my character sheet. No, I go up to the dog and I kiss it.
And the dog is... Oh, I don't know where the dog went to.
Oh,
there's
God.
children, there's goddamn everything. and the dog is just sitting there. You could see him kind of just laying on the carpet there, but the tail is just flying.
Oh.
Well, I guess you'll be all heading out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Redmane's gonna go and pick his camel. He's gonna look at all of them, see which one he likes best.
Oh, I'm sad. I don't want to leave now. I love this place.
Well, you're always welcome back.
We should come back for sure.
Thank you. And I don't know. I guess dwarves usually like do the arm thing, kind of handshake. But Redmane's kind of like been isolated forever, so he kisses him on the forehead too.
I'll confess, I enjoyed the kiss from the young lady much more, but it
I don't know. I thought you like, I don't know, and then I just give him like the handshake kind of thing.
I wish you all a lot of luck. We will need it. These are not good times, and if I could do nothing else but provide just the slightest bit of joy, then I've certainly done my job.
This was a night to remember. Someday you'll hear Bard singing about bamboo
Bamboo.
and Zell.
So-
We won't leave Zell out.
I would like to give a final parting gift. does-
Door number 2.
He does give the little pocket freezer.
The Freezy.
Oh, the freezy.
The Freezy. You named it. It's only right that you keep it.
Aye.
Magically, it will stay perpetually cold in there. Not a huge container, and actually not all of that heavy either. If you imagine it kind of the weight of like a little titanium box.
Yeah, because I've held a lot of those.
Well, right. I'm thinking. I was gonna say aluminum, but aluminum would crush. So a little,
But-
I
But
don't know.
like the weight of a styrofoam cooler, kind of.
Yeah, let's go with that. A
Yeah.
styrofoam cooler's a much better.
Oh my
It's
god.
magic. Fuck it.
Wait, the
Well, we can throw it in the bag of holding
Oh,
for
and-
safekeeping.
Well, let me show you the best part.
Oh.
He crushes it down, so it's kind of flat.
Oh my god.
For easy transportation.
You
That's
broke
amazing.
No, it comes right back out.
Oh,
See, it extends.
Oh,
It just
see.
you just gotta rub it a bit. What? No, you just rub the top and it grows. What's wrong with her?
I got you, Bamboo.
don't
I
know.
got you.
I don't know why they're laughing.
Well, best of luck to you. Please be sure to come back.
Oh, one last question.
Right? Yes.
Sorry. The camel I be riding.
Mm.
I point out the one that I intend to ride. Can I have this one?
Which one?
This one.
This
the one I'm pointing at.
That one? Wow. Sure.
Yeah, the one I'm pointing at. I mean, I don't want to take your best girl, you know. But what's her name? I want to call her by her name. I don't want to call her the wrong thing.
Pussyfucker 69.
I want to
don't-
know
I don't
all
how to
the
tell you
names.
this.
Wait, I saw the name Lumpy on a cage. Was that
Well,
her? Lumpy.
No, Lumpy is that there's a problem.
Oh.
I'd like you to take a bit of a closer look.
Oh,
That's not a her.
I sorry. I
So you
looked at her. Sorry.
could take Lumpy the boy. I mean,
I. Yeah.
What'd you say?
what? I swear, if you need a lozenge or something, I may have something for you. I've heard this, that old gnomes always have hard candies. Fiddles around in the bowl, gives a little hard candy.
Oh
Sugar
my
free, so you don't have to worry about that.
Some candy.
Little sugar free hard candy for your
Oh my
throat.
god.
Oh, I'm riding Lumpy. I'm happy.
I'll take Bumpy.
I'll take Cunty.
Well,
What?
man. So
Why would you
sad,
name your camel Cunty?
Can
I was drunk that
Can I
night.
change my vote? Yeah.
I would recommend not riding Stumpy. Stumpy is not going to
What
get you far. But and for the lozenged one.
Oh my God, no.
We do have Dumpy. Dumpy's got a bit of a problem. And for the little girl, there is Clumpy.
Clumpy.
Baby Clumpy.
Enjoy.
What happened to Redmayne?
He's there.
Oh, God damn it!
yeah, I can't see him.
Hang on.
Wait, I just refreshed and now everyone's back.
I fucking hate. God,
Roll 20!
20.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Roll 20 is the best!
I
I
still
love
can't see
it!
it's
there we
such a
go.
great platform because we can do all this stuff so easy, but it
It's
really
also
like
so hard.
every session it pisses me off that I would love this at the live table. I'd
Yeah.
love to be able to do this at the live table and
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
one day. So we have Clumpy, Lumpy, Dumpy, Cunty. I don't know where she quite came from, but she's there.
Lumpy, cunty.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
And Dabster, he does give you a handful of hard candies for your voice. Your throat just always seems.
Going like that. Can you fix it with magic?
You don't want me doing that. I never trust the bamboozle.
Hi guys.
Um, any final things before you guys want to set out? You do have 2 weeks rations. Basically in the forms of dried meats, cheeses, water skins attached to the camels.
I assume we have things like shade, or shade hats, or things that would come with a travel pack across the desert.
Yeah, there's. I'm not gonna play that.
Right.
The game isn't to.
Right. No, I'm just saying.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Am I?
Are you like
I can't tell.
jiggle? Are you jimmying your legs? Because I can hear a constant
I
thumping.
might have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear the drumming too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably me. Then.
That's the sound of bamboo.
I
As he
figured-
says goodbye to you all.
Oh, look at that.
You're gonna fucking
Cool
charge me for an
oasis.
apostrophe? You grammar Nazi? Fuck off.
Wow, let's not use Nazi, guys.
Oh. Language.
Word and the N word, but not the NA word.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not walking. I'm riding my fucking camel. So fuck this lineup.
Um, so I actually probably should have. I never made the camels actual objects that you guys could interact with. I didn't make them. I have to make them characters that you could control, and that was more of a pain than it was worth. So we're gonna just pretend that wherever you are, you're on that camel.
Okay.
Fuck you. I'm getting in the plane.
We are also going to take a short break.
I have to go to the bathroom. That's good.
Yep, I kind of figured people would want drink refills, bathrooms, all of that. And we'll be back in like 5-10 minutes-ish.
Excellent.
Alrighty, guys.